still got COVID. I actually feel worse today than I have all week. Anyway, this is what I've been doing today because I found something really interesting on YouTube. I've just discovered this big jet TV, so it's jets landing live at Heathrow in the wind. Today's dinner has been brought to me by McDonald's. There's the plane that's just aborted. Touchdown. Textbook.
Nice little bit of manipulation on the elevators there.
Oh, bit of a shake.
Nicely done.
Not too bad.
Direct headwind now, isn't it? Big thick plumes of smoke coming out of the back of the engines, man. Whoa! Yeah!
Sure, there's some seagulls right in front of that then. Channel 4 News were there watching as well. I don't know if you can see, but in the camera moves, there's another 2 planes lined up behind this one. Who's responsible for climate change again?
Another Air India jet. See the flex, the outer part of the wing. The flex that's built into it.
Smoke, was it? It's on an angle that.
Oh, thanks, mate. Wow, he creased that one.
That looks quick. Oh, it's a bit wobbly. Down. So on the telly I can watch planes trying to land at Heathrow, and outside I can see the 936 has now got the drainer on because they've been running it up and testing it. Shame that tank's in a way. Off, back into the shed.
It's getting a bit mental again, to be honest with you. Might be a headwind, but I tell you what, it's pretty flipping intense. Bloody hell!
There we go.
Dance of the ailerons. Look at the outboard ailerons now.
Easy.
Bosh. And she's down.
He gets the odd mishap like this. Just thought I'd explain this. So this is a bag that a hat fits in. So this is the dimensions of a large letter, which is what the post office originally told us was fine. So it needs to be 1 inch thick or fit through 1 inch gap. So that is 1 inch. So if I put this book on the top of it, the National Trust Guide, and then push down gently, you can see it actually goes to less than 1 inch. And even the pom-pom at this end, which is the thickest bit, if we just put a little bit of weight on it, again, it goes to well less than 1 inch. But what's happening is, as it's getting thrown in mailbags and moved around, it's plumping up, but it'll still squash flat. But when it's arriving at the end destination sorting office, they're saying that it's too big. So they want an extra £3.50 on some of them. Most of them have just gone through, but there's the odd one that's got stuck. And what's really annoying is, some people are like, yeah, don't worry, it's fine, I've been sending them refunds. And then some people are like going, oh, no, I want another hat sent in straight away. We're not Amazon. I don't even know whether I can be bothered doing hats again now, to be honest, because Christine's been trying to wade through these emails. We've emailed everyone where we thought there might have been a problem. And some of the emails back have been horrible. And you just think, hold on a second, you know, we've tried to get it to you as cheaply as we possibly could. And then someone at the post office has changed their mind, or the post office ill-advised us in the first place. And you're like, oh, where's my hat? So Christine's quite upset by some of the emails we've had back. So if that was one of you, just, you know, just give her a break, will you? I mean, like I say, we're not Amazon. Right, enough watching planes. I've been doing it all day because I'm trying to stay warm. I'm going to go outside, do the birthday bumper. Ooh, that's a dodgy one. What's quite apparent is, though, there's a plane landing here about every minute, 2 minutes. And there's loads of runways at Heathrow. Plus, there's loads of other airports in the UK. Yet we're responsible for climate change. Not them Rolls-Royce engines there, burning thousands of litres just to land. The world's gone mad. It's not these sheep in a field, is it? Well, apparently it is. It's ruminants, it's cows and sheep. Not this. I wonder how far apart they actually are. A couple of miles each, maybe. The bigger ones seem to land easier. Wait for a truck to drive past. Oh no. Perfect. Tail's moving a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 747 that was a passenger plane, now converted to a freight plane. So it's probably flying in maybe avocados from South America, something like that maybe. So let's just see how this lands.
She's hot, she's going in hot.
Ooh, it's on a bit of an angle. Ooh.
Oh man, what a sight. What a sight, we've waited all day for her.
I think it was delayed 2.5 hours.
All day.
So this guy has been doing a live broadcast all day from Heathrow, which obviously I've just showed you. Anyway, he's just saying thanks to everyone. And he's been overwhelmed by all the people that were ringing him and da-da-da-da-da. And that was what it's like for me on the tractor, and it's just unbelievable. Just trying to like film it all live, but then also people are sending messages and trying to get in touch. And he's been minded by news crews as well. Just come out now, do the birthday bumper. My dad's just pushing the green waste up, and then Rob's going up the road on the Merlots. A tree fell down for neighbours and it's blocking the drive. He's going to see if he can move it for him. The door flew open on this. The glass smashed. Slightly annoying. So we've cleaned it up now, but what a pain. If you look there, there's a poplar tree in the middle. Right in the middle of the screen, sort of like there. Well, there used to be two. Fell across someone's drive. Anyway, Rob sent me a flood update before, but here's one off me. Hopefully it's not too windy. It's quite sheltered here behind the trees, the barns. But yeah, that flood's just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then we've had a massive high tide at the other farm as well. So my dad's got a picture of that. So that's what you can see on the screen now, how high the brook is at where we call Brook House Farm. Quickly do the birthday bumper, not many today. Bella Ellsworth, Ollie Salton, Clive Nightingale, Chris Wade, Gordon Dunnett, Paddy Hilton and Arthur King. So happy birthday to everyone whose birthday is on there. So quiet day, which the last few days has been manic. So happy birthday. I'd come outside to try and look at the drain on the 936, but the lads have locked in one of the sheds and I don't want to touch the switches and the keys to go open the shed and the alarm. So I'm just in the other shed, but I'll show you what's wrong with the FASTRAC. So it's been serviced, but it's had an AdBlue fault and we found a cable chewed by a rodent. Anyway, it's chewed. Let me flick the camera. It's chewed this cable that goes into the injector somewhere. Where's it gone? I don't know, I've had a photograph sent to me, but it goes into the injector, into the AdBlue, and it's shooting it right at the base. So hopefully there's a picture on the screen now you can see. That is £700 or £775 something, which is really annoying. So yeah, bit of a shame. You can see there's obviously some sort of mouse nest been in here. It's because they put cooking oil on the electric wires when they slide them through the sheaths to make them, and because of that then it makes it tasty to rodents. Looks quite complicated, that, with all the little bits and bobs on the side of it. This is basically all the exhaust gas recirculation system. It's a shame really, it should just come straight out and go straight out the exhaust, but instead it has to go through all these different catalysts and get all sorts of urea injected into it so that it blows ammonia out. I think they're going to fix it Monday anyway, so they've done what they call a VOR, which is vehicle off-road, on all of the parts, so it'll be in tomorrow, but with this storm and all the wet weather we've had, it's not needed to be done till Monday, so we'll sort that out on Monday. As you know, the vegans have kind of been quite active on Twitter, being abusive and whatever, especially since the other day. Anyway, one of them started going about subsidies and Range Rovers and stuff, so trying to be cheeky, and I was just like, well, my Range Rover's a hybrid, so I can still eat meat. I don't think he realised he had one, which is quite funny, but I did say to him, I've got 14 different income streams, and a lot of it's diversification, and farming doesn't pay every year, but that's often the diversification does. Anyway, he started going on about these subsidies, so I did a little bit of a Google. And did you know that the railway, so transport and railway, well, railway, not transport, just railway, got 5 times more subsidy last year than farming did. Now, you need to eat every day 3 times a day. You don't need to go on a train every day. In fact, you don't need to go on a train ever again for humanity if you didn't really want to. You'd still live, but you wouldn't live without food more than a few days. So I just thought it was a killer fact, really. You know, this is, yeah, farming does get 3 billion with support, but the other year they got like 15.6 billion of support for the rail authorities. So, you know, 3 billion is a lot of money, but 15 is a lot more. So I thought it was an interesting fact to tell people. And as for the emissions coming out of them planes compared to a few cows or a few sheep grazing some grassland, I mean, it doesn't add up. I wish there must be some data from the first year of COVID when nothing flew that could show what happened in the atmosphere, but it just, someone's buried it. I think big airlines or big energy fuel providers aren't putting it out there, but farming always seems to be the one that gets the blame. That is all for today. Sorry for the plane overload, but that was just what was going on in my world today, being COVID patient. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be better.